Well, we're closing in on 8,000 of our StoreSmart compression bags. Today's special that we only do twice a year to help you get ready in fall organization. And again, at the Christmas time season, we've got brand new colors for you to take advantage of. It's the best price, the best offer we ever do here at HSN for you to be able to stock up, save space, preserve and store the things that you love, whether it's extra pillows and sheets, whether it's off-season clothing, whether it's kids stuffed animals, you name it, we've got it for you in our biggest configuration that we offer only twice a year to help you organize your life, to help you store what you love, and to help you transition from one season to the next. Today, you spend less than 50% of the retail value. You get free shipping and handling. You get lots of flex pay to make it affordable and easy for you to store the things that you love. These are better compression bags than you will find anywhere else. They have 7 layers of protection, and unlike anything else you'll find, they come with a 5-year warranty. For me, that's where I was sold. A 5-year warranty printed right on the bag itself, guaranteeing the bags, the valves, even the totes that come along with it. Today, what you're going to get is 4 jumbo bags, 2 extra large bags, and 4 totes included with your purchase. It's our biggest deal of the year. We do it twice a year, and today we are introducing 6 brand new colors for you to be able to personalize, choose, to add to your order, to add to your collection today. And if you are a lover of StoreSmart, if you laugh at every other compression bag you see at the grocery store, at the big box store, if you own them and you love them, we would love to hear from you. Share your story, share your testimonial, tell them how they're changing the way you travel, the way you organize, and the way you live your life. Call us at 1-866-376-8255. We'll walk you through the colors, but first and foremost, you just have to see how they work. And Corey Bergeron is going to join us to take us through this entire configuration, all the bags that you're going to get, and show you what's possible when StoreSmart is in your life and in your home. Isn't that right?
That is exactly right. And I want to start here in front of these 2 closets so you can just understand immediately what we're trying to do. We say we can take 4 closets in your home and turn it into 1. How valuable would that be to you? What you see behind me in this closet and in this closet are exactly the same items. Everything that is here in this big mess is also right here in just these 2 jumbo StoreSmart bags. Now remember, you're not getting 2, you're getting 4 today, plus 2 extra large. It's a huge configuration and some of the best colors we've ever offered, and I want to show you exactly how they work. So I'm going to move right over here and get to demoing for you so that you can see exactly why StoreSmart is such a huge hit here at HSN.
So what you just showed us is less than half of what we're getting today for today's special.
That's right. As a matter of fact, take a look. I'm going to do a do-si-do here with you, okay? We'll go this way. Take a look right here in this bag, because in here I have 15 pillows and 1 king-size comforter. It's all in just 1 jumbo bag. I put the card right there so you can see it. Now it works like a big sandwich bag. You just unseal the zipper, the air comes rushing back in, everything expands, you just pull your items out, you give them a little shake to put the loft back in them. The way things go in is always the way that they'll come out. Now when you're gonna pack it, there's no special way to pack it. You just kinda, you know, put your items in there. If you happen to be a fan of Debbie Barker, you can get her flip fold. You'll actually get a whole lot more in the bag, okay? But here, take a look. All I'm gonna do is grab that zipper up top. I'm gonna take my little slider, go all the way across just like this, and then we ask you to go back again to get a really good seal on that bag. Then grab a vacuum hose. Now this can be any vacuum at all. This can be your upright Dyson, this can be your big utility vac in the garage, it doesn't matter. They will all fit on that universal valve, no matter what size hose. As I'm drawing the air out, look at the front of the bag. All the packing instructions are right there, but Brett, you already pointed out the significance of this. Right here on the bag, emblazoned on the bag, is the 1-800 customer service number and email. Now, why is that important? It's important because if you go out to the Mart stores, to the big box stores, the grocery stores, and you try and buy a different brand of compression storage bag, they're gonna give you a 60 or a 90-day warranty. That's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get more than that. StoreSmart gives you 5 years on the bag, on the zipper and the slider, on the valve, even on the canvas tote. Everything is warranted for 5 years, and they're so confident in the product, they emblazon the customer service information right on the bag, basically daring you to find a problem with it. There we are, 15 pillows, 1 king-size comforter in just a single jumbo bag.
So basically you can build extra closets, you can travel with more clothes, whether you're going to winter weather to go skiing this season, or you're trying to compress down what you're going to store as a new season comes upon us. It's a product that you own for 5 years and is guaranteed. We spend thousands of dollars on high-end electronics and Dyson vacuums. You cannot find a value like this absolutely anywhere. I mean, if you talk about $10 a year for 6 jumbo compression bags, and talking about preserving the things you love, protecting them from dirt and mold and mildew if you put them in the attic, or you put them in the garage, or you put them in the basement. You talk about saving yourself extra baggage fees when you travel once with a big family. I mean, you've got kids, try to go skiing with that family. You'll spend, what, 4 times the price of our today's special just to get all that ski equipment, those ski jackets there once?
I'm about to do it this December. I'm taking my whole family to go see my mother just south of Glacier National Park over the Christmas holiday.
Wow, sounds nice.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I could easily take 5 or 6 suitcases. I have 4 children. Because of StoreSmart, we'll take 2 or 3. That's it. Now, let me show you the colors. We have great colors, 6 brand new colors that we've never had for you before right here. Actually, behind you, Brett, is our #1 seller right now.
Okay, so this is we're calling this the Cheetah. It's new today, and it is our most limited. It will be the first one to sell out. The color goes to your tote bags that you put them in for easy storage and carrying and lifting them around, and you're going to get 4 of them. And then we've got a bunch of other new ones, including my favorite, that houndstooth, which is also super, super limited now.
Isn't that awesome? So up top, we have kind of your black and whites. We've all the way on the left, that's brand new. We've got the black with the charcoal piping. Then there's your houndstooth. And then we have the charcoal gray. That has been our #1 seller year after year after year until today, when everybody absolutely loved that cheetah. So the cheetah's the #1 right now. Now, if you come down below there, you're going to see the peony. That's this multicolored floral that we have right here. We're calling that peony. Right next to that is this kind of lavender with the dark purple trim. This is being called orchid. Okay, just in case you're ordering, orchid. Blue floral right here. Very beautiful color. A lot of our customer service reps saw that and just loved it. Right down here below that, another solid blue option. I use this in my boys' bedroom for their stuffed animals. Next to this, another brand new color. This is called giraffe. So if you're interested in the floral print, this brown giraffe is beautiful. And then right next to it, here you have our taupe, which has once again been one of our #1 sellers.
So we're closing in on 8,200 sold on the day today. We will start to lose colors. If you want to personalize the purchase, if you want your colors to coordinate to maybe whose stuff is in whose bags, you do have the tags and the labels to be able to put in the front, but it's an easy way to organize absolutely everything. And then once they're in here, they can go in the garage, they can go in the attic, they can go in the cellar, and you never have to worry about them because you have a product with a 5-year warranty, a guarantee that things are protected, things that you and your family loves. Look at what Corey's pulling out. I mean, I think I'm going to go shopping for baby Jack today. Look at all these choices.
It's like a clown car. You know, you start things, it just comes out. Here you go for baby Jack. This is that dog's name is Jack. Okay? This is Ethan's dog, my 11-year-old Jack, and this is his twin brother Sam. Ethan's had them for years.
Okay.
And then down in here we have the big mommy puppy, belonged to my daughter. This is Beatrice. Beatrice has a little bit of a belly on her. I'm trying to wrap your brain around how much can be held in one jumbo bag. Think about this. 2 full king-size bedding sets with pillows in just one jumbo bag. When we say we can take 4 closets in your home and turn it into 1, that's what we're talking about. And the beautiful thing about it is everything is protected. Come over here with me. Take a look at this big plastic tower, all right? When a lot of us think of storage, this is the first thing that comes to mind. We all think we're just gonna go get some plastic containers, right? This plastic container tower is over 8 feet tall. It has 15 pillows and 1 king-size comforter in it. Exactly the same thing I have in just 1 jumbo bag from StoreSmart. The problem is, you haven't saved any space with these, right? You still have to find a place to store all of this massive stuff, and it's not protected. Mold and mildew can get in there. Bugs can get in there. Dust and dirt can get in there. Moisture. All of that is sealed out. your items are protected inside a StoreSmart bag. So when I seal items inside here, I can store them in the shed, in the basement, in the attic, in the garage, in places you never thought you could put your linens. And when you unseal that bag, I don't care if it's been a year, you'll smell the fabric softener.
And not only is it better, but that's expensive.
It is expensive.
That quote-unquote solution of plastic crates, first of all, Corey, your top one is broken, so that's not protecting anything, and they're expensive and they don't save any space.
Right, that was it.
You know, here's for me, Corey, if you're gonna store something, don't you care about it? Don't you want to save it and keep it for years and years and years? We are talking about a solution for you that saves you space, that allows you to store the things that you love, and one that is actually guaranteed to last for years and years and years. A product that has a 60 or 90-day warranty that's meant to save something, I don't know, for one season, has to last at least, I don't know, 4 months. So that's why so many of you have gone, I don't know about compression bags. The 5-year warranty and HSN backing them up and bringing them to you year after year and having people rave about them and change the way they store the things they love. Why not take advantage and do it today when you get the best value ever, when you can buy one set, have it cover your entire family for the entire season and not pay shipping and handling on them, be able to personalize the purchase. I mean, this really is the day to do it. You know, we're getting into organization time. How great would it be to be able to give yourself extra space in your closet and preserve the things you love rather than throw them away because you're simply running out of space to do so?
Absolutely. I want to show you our extra large bag because we've been highlighting the jumbo bag, which you get 4 of, but you also get 2 extra large. And in this extra large bag, I have 17 outdoor chair cushions. We're getting toward the end of summer now. It's Labor Day, kind of the official end of summer.
Right.
And you're going to need to put your outdoor chair cushions somewhere. Why not store them in a StoreSmart bag to save that space? Now, you can see how quickly the air is coming out of this. Watch what happens. I'm going to grab our little valve here, and I'm going to twist it shut.
Okay.
We are the only brand on the market that gives you a locking collar on your valve. Even with the vacuum cleaner pulling on that valve, I cannot get any air through it until I open the valve, and now the air starts coming back out of the bag again. Now, why is that important? It's important because those other bags on the market that give you a 60 or a 90-day warranty, a lot of people have bought them, they get them home, they're really excited about them, they start using them, and then a week later, all the air's gotten back in the bag and the whole thing's reinflated. And they haven't saved any space, and now they're disappointed, and they're turned off at the idea of compression storage. Well, the idea here is that StoreSmart is a completely different animal altogether. What you are looking at, that patented valve with the locking collar, we are the only brand on the market that gives you that. Those other brands that end up reinflating after a week, this is where they all fail. They fail at the valve. Our valve is the highest quality on the market. Our bag is 7 layers thick with 2 layers of nylon. Those other bags are only 3 or 4 layers thick. When you get a StoreSmart bag home, and as soon as you feel it in your hands, you will see that it is a light year beyond anything else you've ever experienced.
So let's go out to the phones. We've got Pat who's calling us from Ohio. Good morning, Pat. Thank you so much for calling. Did you order your today's special?
I sure did.
Now tell us why you decided to order today.
Well, I was watching it. I'd seen it earlier, and I couldn't make up my mind. And then all of a sudden, I thought, I've got all these totes back here in this back porch of mine.
Yeah.
And I thought, I need to get rid of them.
Well, you know, I grew up in Illinois, so I know a lot of what you're contending with, and the weather's going to get super, super harsh, and you want to have beautiful stuff outside when it's nice out. Why was it these bags at the end of the day? What finally made you make the decision?
I just have a whole lot of things that I've been saving, and my husband says throw them out, and I don't want to. So I know this is the way that I can save them without him fussing, and it's going to look nice.
And did you take advantage of FlexPay today?
I sure did.
Wonderful.
Isn't that phenomenal? You're getting $108 worth of value for $16 and change. I mean, Labor Day weekend's a great time to be shopping with this, Pat. We're so glad you took advantage of our deal.
Yes, and I was wondering if you could send me back to the operator, because I have a daughter-in-law that I know she has a lot of totes, and I think I'd like to get her a set too.
Well, that's so wonderful and generous of you, Pat. We will be happy to direct you right back to a sales representative to place that order for you. And it truly is. I mean, you start to think about other members of your family, you know that they need and want this. You know that they're contending with the overstuffed closet that they're telling you, don't open that, it's going to be an avalanche. They're dealing with, you know, if you're like me, my baby's growing every single day. Every single day there's another article of clothing that is now too small for him.
Yep.
But I want to be able to save him. We're planning on having a second. I'd like to be able to use those those clothes again. So this is a great solution. If you have a daughter or a sister-in-law or, you know, a mom, and you know they're contending with storage issues, order one for them today. It's our best value of the day. We only do it twice a year, and it's the best compression storage solution on the marketplace. We swear by it, hands down. You can't find a better deal or a better working, higher quality, longer lasting product.
Here's your before and after. Right here, 2 full king-size pillows. This is the way they started. I mean, you can see. Now, think about this for a moment. Brett, if I were to hand you these 2 pillows and say, all right, here, store these in a dresser drawer, you would think, you're kidding, right? I mean, that's never going to happen, right? Take a look at this. I have 2 full king-size pillows. I can put them in I could put 10 pillows in a dresser drawer this way. Look, this is what we're talking about when we're talking about space savings. We're talking about being able to take all the air out of your items. Why store air? It doesn't make any sense. You've paid good money for those closets, for the storage you have around your house. And you know, I've never met anybody who says, I just have too many closets.
Right.
I just have too much storage, you know? Bring the neighbors over. Let them put stuff at my house. You know, that just doesn't happen. Your closets are prime real estate. Your garage is usable real estate if you have a storage solution that protects your items. StoreSmart does. We are bug-proof, we are mold and mildew-proof, we are dust and dirt-proof. You can store your items in the garage, the attic, all in places you never thought. And while we're talking to our caller who's waiting to talk to us, I'm going to pack a suitcase so we can go travel.
Okay, so we're talking about traveling. We've got winter coats and winter sweaters and all sorts of cold weather solutions. And something tells me that Diana in Minnesota may need to take care of those cold weather needs. Diana, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Did you order a today's special?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think about it? Why?
Well, I live in Minnesota. You're changing, and I'm getting ready to change my bedding for the season so I can go out in my garage and bring in my winter bedding and then put my summer bedding out there. And living in a small apartment, these are fantastic. I have 5 that I have bought at stores. And I'll tell you, I paid as much as for these 4 as I did for 2.
Yep.
And you're getting 6 today, Diana. Remember, you're getting the 4 jumbo plus the 2 extra large.
Well, that's going to be fantastic because now I'm going to start bringing in the winter stuff, and they're fantastic. I would tell anybody, in the fact that you could carry them and store them, they're awesome, and you don't have to worry about anything getting into them. I would recommend them to anybody.
Well, Diana, thank you so much for your call. Being in Minnesota, I know what a difficult task it can be dealing with limited space, but also needing such phenomenal changes in clothing, in bedding for your home. So call your friends and neighbors. We only do this value twice a year, and you truly cannot beat it.
Okay, well, like I said, I recommend these to anybody. They are awesome.
Oh, well, Diana, thank you so much for your call. I hope you can stay warm in the cold weather, and we thank you so much for your call. By the way, she picked him up in cheetah. She may be one of the last shoppers to be able to get the totes in cheetah. It's been wildly popular today, but at the end of the day, it's all about the delivery of the compression storage, and Corey's going to show you why it'll change the way you both live in your home and when you journey out of it.
That's right. Okay, so here we have a beautiful Samantha Brown 28-inch suitcase, and here I have more stuff than you would ever think in a million years you could get in a suitcase. And by the time we're done here, we're going to have room for a hairdryer and a pair of shoes, I guarantee it. So instead of sitting on your suitcases, instead of taking 4 suitcases, take 1 and zip it closed easily. I'm just going back and forth across that bag, making sure I get a really good seal on it there with the zipper. And now, when you're at home, before you travel, you of course have your vacuum cleaner. So compress everything down into your suitcase and then load it in the car for the road trip, take it on the airplane. You know, they're charging for the very first bag now. I mean, you used to get a free one. Now it's $25 or $30 for the very first one you bring. Why on earth would you bring more than you have to? Take all the air out. Take that suitcase when you're at your resort or, you know, your friend's house. It's time to come home. Just call down to housekeeping or ask your friend, hey, can you drop off a vacuum for me so that I can repack? This is how you pack for that trip. This is how you take minimal suitcases. This is how your college student moves back into the dorm this fall, and you actually have room in the back seat. You know,
right.
If you're moving, I've helped out a lot of people who've moved Even I had a friend of mine who moved to Oregon. She called me up. She couldn't even get her trunk closed. Her back seat was full. The truck was full. I dropped off some StoreSmart bags, and she called me from Oregon and said she had her back seat the whole way there and got everything in the truck.
Well, and what about the price of boxes these days? You hire a moving company or go to your local pack and ship just to buy boxes. If you could cut the number of boxes in half using StoreSmart bags before you put them in the boxes, it'll pay for itself in no time. When you get there, you've got a solution to get the very, very best of your closet space. And look at this. Something tells me when you're going to go skiing with your family, you've just saved, I would argue, $150 with what you just did for bag fees.
With all the bags that you would have to check.
Because I just went through it. You know, we went to Cape Cod with the baby. We had 6 bags for 4 of us. I mean, I can't compression tote the stroller.
You should have called me.
But yeah, oh, it absolutely could have been. We were learning lessons. We packed a whole lot of stuff we didn't need, but we're first-time travelers with the baby. But for those of you out there that are contending with travel fees, you're trying to make more space, and maybe you're like Diana and the seasons are wildly different. You need to change out your bedding. You need to change out your clothing. This is a phenomenal solution. It buys you a ton of space, and it protects what you care most about. Pick up your favorite colors. We have them all in stock today. By the time you see these bags on air again, we will be over 10,000 of our best value of the day spoken for today. So shop for it. Enjoy it. If you're loving our cheetah, it is by far our #1 bestseller, and it will be selling out soon, as well as our gray. Our houndstooth is also limited, so personalize the purchase, grab it while you can, and save just a ton of space. By the way, we have a great underbed shaped model as well. Yes. If you want to be able to put one under your bed for dorm rooms, that's a great choice. You can ask about it while you're placing your order. Corey will be back in a couple of hours.
That's it right
There's the underbed one if you want to ask about that while you're placing your order. Come back because we've got great bedding coming your way after a quick break.